Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, how are you getting on? In today's video we have a slight bit of catch-up to play, seeing as Bethesda dropped their news a day early this week. So we have a release date for Steel Dawn, we have a brand new trailer as well, which is looking very, very cool. We also have an update to the community calendar for the last couple of months, and a quick look at the details for Fallout 76's second birthday this weekend. So, let's jump in and take a look, shall we? Okay then, so awesome new piece of art here. The artwork for Steel Dawn has been absolutely on point. We touched on some of this the other week. The first Steel Dawn piece of artwork is absolutely awesome, and we've got another one here that is mind-bogglingly good as well. A little close-up on some T-51 power armor and the new plasma cutter, which looks pretty sweet. It's actually one of the better items that are coming with the update that we've seen so far. So, new Steel Dawn update. Meet the Brotherhood of Steel in a new Steel Dawn trailer. Very, very cool. A little shot of Russell Dorsey there. At Victorium, Vault Dwellers, the Brotherhood of Steel, led by Paladin Romani, are going to return to Appalachia in the Steel Dawn update, which is coming to Fallout 76 on December the 1st. So, as I said, that's a couple of weeks earlier than I was expecting. I was thinking it was going to be middle of the month, maybe start of the second week, something like that, second full week. Because that's roughly when they've been releasing updates and the like for the last 6 months or so. Maybe a little less time than that. But yeah, going a couple of weeks early, 1st of December. Very, very cool. I'm going to go out on a limb and assume the 1st of December is also a Tuesday. It is, yes. Yeah, as per usual. The big update day is always Tuesday for Fallout, so there we go. 1st of December. Very cool. So, alongside their arrival, you'll be able to experience the first chapter of an all-new Brotherhood of Steel questline. Yes, very much looking forward to it. Meet new NPCs, explore new locations, and earn weapons and armor from the Brotherhood arsenal. Very cool. Watch our latest Steel Dawn trailer to get acquainted with Paladin Romani, Knight Xion, and Scribe of Elders, and learn more about their mission and get a taste of what's in store when the new questline arrives. So, we have a very, very cool trailer down here. God, that artwork is gorgeous. Seriously, Bethesda smashing it with this. Absolutely brilliant. Keep up that good work. So, I'll throw in a few clips of this trailer over the top, but we're not going to watch the whole thing right now. There's some really cool shots in here. Bit of information about their general goals. Basically, we know it's founding a new chapter of the Brotherhood in Appalachia. As to why here, as opposed to, given that it's so far from California and it's a heck of a long trek on foot, there's a little bit more of an insight in there, which is cool, well worth a look. As per usual, I'll link this post down below, so if you want to head over and check it out, absolutely do. Of course, you can also have a look on Bethesda's YouTube channel as well. It's on there. But very, very cool little trailer. It's not very long either, so nice little look at the characters and their goals, and you get a little taste of their personality as well, which is really cool. So, as with all of our updates, Steel Dawn will be free for all Fallout 76 players. I see Bethesda is still on this. It's not technically true, that. Kind of isn't, kind of isn't. If you would like, you can also pick up bonus in-game digital items by purchasing the Brotherhood Recruitment Bundle at launch. Will include items you can build to transform your camp into a stronghold that's fit for a paladin, like the Brotherhood of Steel Scouting Tower, Barricade, Barracks Locker. You can also get the Brotherhood Reclaimed Power Armor Paint, Tactical Field Pack, and a salute emote that you can show off your dedication when you're on the move. So they did the same thing as this during the launch of Wastelanders. They launched 2 packs, one for the Settlers and one for the Raiders, and you could also buy them together. It's separate. You have to get them through Bethesda Net rather than through the Atomic Shop or anything else. So it's a direct purchase. Entirely optional, just a few little extra items and cosmetics. Last time, I think it was somewhere around about the £12 mark-ish for each separate pack, and then a bit more for both of them together, but obviously there's only the one this time, so that would be my guess this time. Again, it's not actually out yet. It's going to drop with some more details on Bethesda Net in the next couple of weeks, I should imagine. But very cool. Totally optional, but there's some pretty cool items. I know a lot of us have been wanting to do a really decent Brotherhood of Steel themed camp for quite some time. Myself springing to mind at the very least. So there's some cool stuff in here that will certainly add to that, and they've got a bit of a unique look. So you can see some of the stuff down here in the pictures. Got the power armor paint here, which is quite nice, and urban combat camouflage there, which is quite cool. Brotherhood logo looking pretty cool. They've redesigned it a bit as well, which is presumably kicking it back towards the old school a little bit more. Originally, most of what we saw was just this white logo, but they're giving it a splash of colour, which is really cool. We don't see that very often, so that's nice to see. Little look at the tower in the background there. Can't see it very closely. Not somewhere we'll be able to build this, but pertinent for them to demonstrate the stuff that we're getting right next to Atlas Observatory. So this is the new tower, and it looks humongous. I'd like a bit more perspective down the side of it, actually. It looks like it goes back quite a long way, but that looks... I'm going to guess, I'll say it's 2, maybe a little bit more foundations wide and maybe 3 back, something like that. It looks like it's more rectangular than square, but that could just be deceptive. Either way, maybe 3 across. Either way, that is huge. I'm guessing we won't be able to have many of these in our camp. Personally, the obvious thing to do would be to put 4 and have 1 at each corner and build a fort, but whether or not we'll actually be able to do that, we'll have to see when we actually get in the game with it. To say this is a separate fort item, so optional, but for those who really want to go down the Brotherhood road, I absolutely love some of this stuff, so very, very cool. Loving the detail in this, quite nice. The dirt and the grime, but the logo's been kept clean and little details, very cool. So we've got a Brotherhood something or other here, not sure what this is. Did they say? Barracks locker, I'm guessing. So I'm guessing this is a stash box. But yeah, very cool. Nice, in keeping with the Brotherhood vibe and the sort of technological vibe, very cool. Little locker there. There's the new backpack. It's a tactical ops backpack that kind of goes with the suit that's available from Daily Ops, which is cool. So if you've been looking for a backpack that actually fits, I've been using the Settler Relief backpack lately because it kind of goes best at what we have available at the moment. This should be a much better blend, which is cool. You can sort of see the combination there. And this is the outfit from Daily Ops, of course, so quite why they're showing that off, I'm not sure. I just like the picture. Can't blame them, it's a good shot. So yeah, some very cool stuff in there, obviously entirely optional. The Brotherhood Recruitment Bundle will be available for purchase separately using real money or as part of the Steel Dawn Deluxe Edition of Fallout 76, which also contains a full game. So if you're picking it up new at this point in time on Steam or Bethesda.net, or presumably through the various console stores as well, you can get the Special Edition, which is basically exactly the same as what everybody else would be getting without the Special Edition, except that you'll get this bundle with it as well. Keep an eye on Fallout.com for additional details about the Steel Dawn update and the new deluxe edition of the game and the Brotherhood Recruitment Bundle in the coming days. So there we go. So yeah, my ever so slight gripe here with the whole as per usual it's free is yes, it is free, but as we know, only the first camp shelter is going to be free. The second one and on from there are obviously going to be paid editions. Now, I don't have a problem with the fact that they're paid editions. That's fine. These things are going to represent a significant increase in running costs of the game, especially when you consider potentially up to another, what we're looking at, about 60 separate instances that they could potentially be adding to every single individual world. So massive up in server usage. So I'm fine with the concept of charging for extra ones. That makes sense. I can understand why Bethesda would want and need to recoup some of that cost. That don't make it free, though. So they're stretching the definition a tiny little bit there. I mean, maybe I'm being a bit nitpicky on that, but, you know, I think that could be a little more straight up about that. That does slightly rub me the wrong way, if I'm honest. So, on to the next thing, November and December community calendar. So the last couple of months, we've got some of this stuff in November that we already knew about, a few more additional details that we can have a little look at. So very, very cool. Let's have a look at this in a little bit more detail. The final months of 2020 are upon us. It's been a transformative year for Fallout 76, that's definitely true, Wastelanders being a huge example, and some of the other big updates that we've had this year as well. From the addition of NPCs and new main quest in Wastelanders to the One Wasteland update, new features, public events and everything in between, but it's not over yet. We've still got plenty of fun planned through to the end of December, including new quests and features that are coming with Steel Dawn, several in-game weekend events, and an all-new season that's brimming with rank-up rewards for you to claim. We've updated our community calendar so you can stay on top of these important dates and more, apparently. Not sure what else would go on a calendar beyond dates, but there we go. Check out the full calendar below. Let's have a look at the larger version of this. So, Steel Dawn update coming on the 1st. All new questline, new NPCs, new locations and gear, Season 3 refresh, and camp shelters. Which are pretty cool, let's be fair, but... So, November. This is an updated version of what we already knew. So, we've got the bonus challenge week that is running right now. This is running through till the 16th, which I believe is Tuesday, unless I'm much mistaken. No, it's Monday. Typical. So, that's basically a few extra dailies, a few extra weekly challenges, so you can get a little boost in your score for Season 2, Armor Out in the Power Patrol. November 11th, Romani, Xion, and Valdez reveal trailer premieres. So that was yesterday. So here we are, Fallout 76 2-year anniversary and Steel Dawn live stream. That one's the 12th, so that's today. Later on today, check out Bethesda's Twitch channel, I should imagine, for the Steel Dawn live stream. Get a little look at it if you want to have a look before the update goes live. I will probably avoid it because I've kind of been doing that anyway. But yeah, 2 years of Fallout 76, which has both gone by very quickly and feels like it's longer at the same time. So we've got a couple of events running. Little detail down here. The Purveyor sale, 25% off the Purveyor's mystery pick, is running through till the 16th. That's this weekend. So it should start this afternoon. The 5 PM UK time, which will be midday on the east coast of the US. So very, very cool. Those two events, obviously the extra challenges and the Purveyor sale are the big celebration events. And I say big and I use the term loosely because it's not massive, but then again, it's a second anniversary as opposed to, first or a fifth or something like that. So fair enough. And let's be fair, Steel Dawn is right around the corner. They're focusing on that. Can't really blame them. So, Brotherhood of Steel lore videos coming on November 19th. So, I'm guessing we're going to get a bit of a deep dive into what's going on with the Brotherhood at this point in time. Because obviously, 76 is the earliest back we've gone in Fallout history. We've actually witnessed, with the exception of the prologue to Fallout 4, of course. But the update on what the Brotherhood are doing and what's going on with that now will be cool to have. So, we've got a little bit more context to their arrival in Appalachia. So, that should be very, very cool. We keep an eye out for that one on the 19th, so that would be a week today. Definitely going to keep an eye out for that. And on the 24th to the 30th, so right at the end of the month, just before Steel Dawn drops, there is another Hunt for the Treasure Hunter event once again, so we've got a third chance to get those. The last few plans it might not have picked up over the last couple of weekends it's run. Been having fun with it. I didn't do a great deal this weekend, but nonetheless, very, very cool event. It's certainly been nicely upgraded in my opinion. It's got some cool rewards in it. A lot more viable to actually get those rewards as well, so that's cool. So when you actually put the time in, which I kind of didn't. But there we go. So, December, this is the new bit. November was where the previous community calendar ended, so good to have this. So, around Appalachia, holiday season, camp feature, festive winter wonderland. So there's a camp feature photo competition with a festive theme, which is fair enough. And around Appalachia holiday season photo mode competition as well, which is running throughout December. The current one in November being red and orange and cozy camps. So again, you can check those out on the Fallout forums if you want to have a look in a bit more detail. So, 1st December, Steel Dawn update. Awesomeness. Looking forward to that. Obviously, it's the 1st of December, so yeah, we'll have to rejig the schedule ever so slightly there, I think, but we'll probably stream Fallout on the Tuesday rather than the Monday there, so if you get a chance, do keep an eye out. I will, of course, put the stream up ready and you can add reminders and all that in advance. Oh, speaking of, by the way, if you want to catch up on any previous live streams, head over to the playlist page on my channel. Every game has its own playlist and you can catch up that way, because I'm not posting them out front anymore. It's been screwing with notifications, so little change there for those who are interested in catching up on previous live streams. So, 1st to the 7th December, we have a double score week to celebrate the start of Steel Dawn. Now, I was under the impression that Armor Race was going to end considerably earlier than this. The 10-week run, from my understanding, should be the 23rd of November, which is, 2 weeks out, a week and a half out from now. So, 11 days. But clearly, if they're doing double score here, they must be running the season a bit longer than I expected. So if you're a little further away from the end of the season than perhaps you might want to be, definitely a bonus to know we've got a bit more time and some double score coming up as well, so you can get towards that rank 100, get that greenhouse, get that sweet power armor, all that cool stuff. So Season 3 community calendar and preview will come out on December the 3rd, which I'm guessing will also be a Thursday. Yes, it will be. So that's cool. We'll get a little look at what will be coming in Season 3, and presumably a little peek at what's going to come up at the beginning of next year as well. So this is where it gets a bit more ambiguous, because we know they've taken what was going to be the Fractured Steel update and compressed it into the larger Steel Dawn update, which is going to be December, January, February, possibly March, that sort of period. So should be our first opportunity to get a good look at what's going to come later on in this update and in the beginning of next year. So very, very cool. So, 10th to the 14th, we have a double XP weekend, always good. I'm guessing this is going to be the end of the season here. Where's the other season beginning? The 15th, so this must be the final week there then. The 7th must be when Season 2 Armor Race is going to end. So they usually have a bit of downtime between them. But, double XP weekend on 10th to the 14th, very cool. Game Awards trailer, December 11th. So, every year, big Game Awards ceremony, celebrating everything going on in games and performances and great games and all that good stuff. Obviously, Bethesda would normally make an appearance, but with the current climate, that won't be happening, so it's all going to be an online event instead, as per usual for 2020. So they're obviously doing a trailer for whatever they're featuring at the Game Awards, or possibly the Game Awards might actually be on the 11th, so that might be why we're getting the trailer. But very cool. I'm guessing it's going to be the second half of the Fractured Steel stuff that we'll be featuring there, so well worth keeping an eye out for. Season 3 beginning on December the 15th, which again will be a Tuesday, so very, very cool. Can jump into that and chase down some new and interesting themed stuff. And a few people suggesting that there may be a slightly Doctor Who-esque angle to the next season, so that might be interesting. You have to keep an eye out for that. It's cool stuff there. And 17th to the 31st of December, right through the Christmas period, we have the Holiday Scorched event. So this has been updated as well. It's run on the test server not so long ago. Basically, as before, you catch up with Scorched, who are wearing various Christmas-themed outfits, and kill them. You'll hear them with sort of sleigh bells jingling, and you will get Christmas presents that you can open, much like the more minor pails, for rewards that, in this case, will be unique to this event. So they've disconnected it from the Treasure Hunter event, which is cool. As an added bonus, much like the Treasure Hunter event again, they've actually made the Holiday Scorched legendary as well, so that's very cool. Opportunity to get extra legendaries, get a few little extra bonuses, and at least some script, even if you don't necessarily get a great roll when you open the particular present. And at the end of the year, we've got a 25% off mystery pick sale coming back for the purveyor again from the 22nd to 29th of December. So once again, the least interesting of the purveyor sales. But all in all, very, very cool. So, last couple of bits and pieces. Celebrate Fallout 76's second birthday. Join us in celebrating Fallout 76's second anniversary this week with a pair of limited time events that will help you claim some new rank, rewards, and legendary items. Gear up and take on bonus challenges, gather your legendary scripts for a special purveyor sale, and be sure to check out the event dates and details below. So, touched on this already, we've got bonus challenge running this week up until November 17th. Be able to earn some extra score and rank up because there are a couple of extra dailies every day and a couple of extra weeklies as well. That list is looking slightly chunkier than usual. So yes, 2 extra daily challenges, 2 extra weekly challenges, always very cool, on top of the usual ones. Running from the 10th of November at 12 PM through to the 17th at 12 PM. That's Eastern time, so 5 PM UK time. As I say, we're well into that already, so it will be ending on Tuesday. And this weekend, we have a 25% off mystery pick sale at the Purveyor shop in the Rusty Pick in the Ash Heap. So for the first time ever, Purveyor Murmuga has agreed to place a mystery pick on sale. Starting tomorrow, take your legendary script to a shop inside the Rusty Pick to get completely random 3-star legendary weapons and armor for 25% off. So these are already cheaper anyway, because it's a random roll. They do this every so often. Instead of selecting whether or not you want armor or a ranged weapon or a melee weapon, you will just get a roll across the whole lot, but it's always 3-star, bit cheaper, and made even cheaper by having 25% off. So that one starts on the 12th, run through till the 16th at 12 PM Eastern Time, again, 5 PM in the UK. Until next time, we'll see you in Appalachia. So, there we go. So, very much looking forward to jumping into Steel Dawn. Really cool to have a new date on that. Good to see that they're keeping the calendar busy, keeping a few extra events running up until Christmas, and keeping us reasons to play, because there's a few gaps coming up. I know a lot of people have finished out the season now, and there's still a couple of weeks left to go, which I've got a few ranks to go. I think I'm around about 95 now, so having that little bit of extra boost gives me a little bit of extra security, because I've missed a few days here and there, so very, very cool to have that. Some good stuff on that community calendar. Looks like there'll be some fun stuff to get stuck into. Looking forward to the holiday event. Return of the Treasure Hunters is welcome. I still need a few more bites of that particular apple, so I'm very happy about that. And of course, Steel Dawn on the 1st of December, so a little earlier than expected. I'm very much looking forward to jumping into that. So, do hope you folks found this useful and informative. As per usual, everything down below if you want to check it out for yourselves. But if you did find this enjoyable, then please do consider dropping likes and subs. It's very, very much appreciated. Very, very helpful. Social media links down below in the description, along with the merch store, and channel memberships also available via the little blue button under the video if you would like to support the channel in that way. It's very, very, very much appreciated. Massively helpful. Thank you to everybody who's already done that. And if you get a chance, do join us for the live streams as well. As I say, we'll be jumping into Steel Dawn as soon as that goes live, and continuing to play as well Fallout 76, Horizon Zero Dawn, which we are getting very close to the end of now, and Prey as well, which is proving to be an interesting experience, to say the least. So I do hope you join us for those. As I say, head over to the playlist if you do want to catch up on those. For now, thank you very much for watching, and I look forward to speaking to you all very, very soon.